Welcome viewers. Our first story takes us to a desolate highway where a phantom hitchhiker roams in search of a ride. Jack, a long-distance truck driver, was on his usual route when he saw a woman standing by the side of the road, her thumb outstretched.
She looked so out of place, standing there in the middle of nowhere. I felt sorry for her and decided to give her a lift.
As she got into the truck, Jack noticed she was shivering, despite the warm weather. He offered her a blanket, but she declined, her eyes fixed on the road ahead.
I tried to make conversation, but she didn't respond. She just stared ahead, almost as if she wasn't really there.
Hours passed in silence, and when Jack finally asked her where she was headed, she turned to him with a haunting smile and said, "Home."
I glanced away for just a second, and when I looked back, she was gone. The passenger seat was empty, and the blanket lay undisturbed.
Jack stopped the truck in shock. He later learned that the woman had died in a car accident on that very stretch of road years ago. The phantom hitchhiker still waits for a ride, eternally searching for her way home. Our next story takes us to Willow Creek, a small, forgotten town with a dark secret. It was a cold, dreary night when Sarah decided to explore the old Miller house, a place rumored to be haunted. Little did she know the whispers were true.
I felt a chill run down my spine as I stepped inside. The air was thick with the smell of decay, and the floorboards creaked with every step I took.
As she ventured deeper, strange things began to happen. Doors slammed shut on their own, shadows danced on the walls, and the sound of footsteps echoed through the halls.
At first, I thought it was just my imagination. But then, I felt a cold breath on my neck and turned around to see a figure standing there, watching me.
Sarah soon realized she was not alone. The ghost of Mrs. Miller, who had died under mysterious circumstances, was still trapped in the house. Desperate to escape, Sarah ran towards the door, but it was too late.
I felt an icy grip on my wrist, and no matter how hard I tried to break free, it held on tight. I could hear whispers all around me, and the room grew colder by the second.
To this day, Sarah claims she can still feel the cold grip of Mrs. Miller's hand around her wrist. Willow Creek remains a place shrouded in mystery, and those who dare to enter the Miller house never return the same. Our final story brings us to Blackwood Asylum, an abandoned institution with a dark history of cruelty and suffering. Alex, a paranormal investigator, decided to spend the night there, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural.
I had heard the stories, but I needed to see it for myself. The moment I stepped inside, I felt a sense of dread wash over me.
As the night wore on, Alex began to hear whispers and cries echoing through the halls. The temperature dropped, and a feeling of unease grew stronger.
I saw shadows moving in the corners of my eyes, and the air grew so cold that I could see my breath.
In the dead of night, Alex encountered the spirit of Dr. Blackwood, the asylum's notorious head physician, known for his cruel experiments. The ghostly figure stared at him with hollow eyes, and Alex felt an overwhelming sense of despair.
I felt a force push me to the ground, and when I looked up, I saw Dr. Blackwood standing over me. His eyes were filled with malice, and I knew I had to get out of there.
Alex barely escaped with his life, but the experience left him traumatized. To this day, he refuses to speak of what he saw. Blackwood Asylum stands as a chilling reminder of the horrors that once took place within its walls. These stories are a testament to the fact that some places hold onto the darkness of their past, and the spirits trapped within them continue to linger. If you ever find yourself in such a place, remember to tread carefully, for you may not be alone. Thank you for joining us tonight. If you enjoyed these tales, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more true horror stories. Until next time, stay safe and beware of the shadows.